Yeah. Hello, I'm going to answer some more of your questions. The response I got from my last video was great. I got a lot of nice comments and a lot of new questions, so let's go. Okay, top question is from the Big Elephant. Hi, Big Elephant. You're probably the only YouTuber that actually took the time to answer every question. You're the best. Well, thank you. That's what I want to do. What's the point in asking for questions and then just not answering them? I've been playing the guitar for 2 years and I saw myself learning at a rapid rate. Everything was so fun in the beginning. Learning a lot of digd really helped my technique. That's good. Good man. But I'm noticing I'm reaching a plateau in my skills as time goes on. I'm not learning as much. What should I do? Okay, you will always reach plateaus in your skills. Particularly if you're progressing quite well after 2 years, over 2 years, you'll probably have done a little bit of everything and sort of be able to do lots of things, but maybe you don't excel at one particular thing. So maybe pick an aspect that you want to progress with, and try concentrating on that one thing for a bit. Rather than doing a little bit of everything. So say if you're doing Dance Game and Dance, maybe tapping is a good idea to have a go at, to get better at, because if you nail that and get really good at that, that does help other things as well. So something like that will probably spark another bout of progression, and then you'll hit another plateau. But when you do that, choose another aspect and try and build that up. So yeah, try and find something or do something differently, try a new technique that you've not done before, and something will spark another, another bit of progression. But yeah, you will always hit plateaus ever so often. So don't worry about it. As long as you're enjoying it, that's fine, even if you're not progressing. But you will progress at some point again. So yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, Gunstar Pocket. Gunstar or Gunster? I don't know how you want to pronounce that, but hi Gunstar Pocket. I've seen a lot of YouTubes. Yours is the most genuine and unique. You can ignore all naysayers on all of your videos because they honestly don't understand how genuine you are. Well, thank you. That's good. That's all I'm trying to do. I try to talk honestly and just help people out. That's what I want to do. That's what I do for a living. I teach people because I want you to enjoy music and I want to spread it as much as I can. I want you to love it as much as I do. So thank you. That's a lovely comment. Thank you very much. Okay, X-Slusher. Hi, X-Slusher. Bruh. Sorry, I can't help but do that with bruh. It's just one of those words. Bruh. Thank you for doing a crap ton of Dance Game and Dance. They are my favourite band. Good man. I love me some Dance Game and Dance. I love Dance Game and Dance. Please look into doing Fall of Troy and Sky 8's Airplane. They are my other favourites. I listened to them for years, can never find tabs or tutorials, and your teaching is A-effing-1. Again, thanks, big fan, Dave. Thanks, Dave. I am definitely going to do some more Fall of Troy. I need to just go back and... I need time to do it, I need to add them to my list and bump them up and so on. I've got so many things I really want to do. I just need the time to do them, really. So yes, I will definitely do more Fall of Troy in the future. And Sky 8's Airplane, I don't know a lot by Sky 8's Airplane. What I've heard, I quite like. There's some good guitar work in it, but I don't know if I really like them that much to cover lots of them. But if you can recommend any songs to me to listen to that will be your favourite songs, then I would gladly give them a listen and see what I can do. Okay, Lance Smith. Hey Lance. How would you suggest learning music theory? Is there a website you recommend? I understand the basics but have trouble using it to write my own music. Okay, this is a difficult one because learning theory is obviously what will help you write your music, but there's kind of a weird gap between just learning it in theory on paper and then actually applying it and playing it on your music, on your instrument to create your own music. So I would suggest taking small bits of it. So maybe start with how chords and scales are related. You know, how say how chords work in a key. Maybe start with that, and then how scales work over chords, and then start trying to do something with that. You know, there's not a lot of point in having all the theory knowledge if you can't actually use it. Yeah, start simple and just start with a couple of key aspects and then start trying to do stuff with it. And then once you've cracked that, add a bit of something else onto it and then do something with that. But yeah, it is a difficult one. There's no real website that I can think that I recommend. I'm sure there are a million. A good little book, actually, I don't know, I'm not sure whereabouts you're from. I'm sure you can get it. There's a little pink book about this big called the AB Guide to Music Theory. That kind of, I think that's grades 1 to 5, and then there's a blue book which is 6 to 8. But the little pink book, A-B Guide to Music Theory, is just an awesome book. It just kind of breaks things down in a great way, and it's an associated board thing, so it's very official. That's a great way to start. I've got that book and I used that quite a lot when I was learning. But yeah, just start basic and apply it to your instrument. That's what I would say. Okay, Roy Belmont. Hi Roy Belmont. What is your favourite era of Dance Gavin Dance? I think my favourite era is the current era, the current Tillian, particularly the past 2 albums. I think they've, after a long time of doing various things with various singers and trying different things, I think Tillian fits in perfectly. I mean, I love the Johnny era and I love Kurt, but I think Johnny suited like Emarosa and things better. Not a big fan of Slaves at the minute, but yeah, when he was doing the Emarosa stuff, I think that was perfect for him. Kurt just wins at everything he does. I love Kurt, and there's nothing he's done that I don't love. But yeah, Tillian is the best fit for Dance Gavin Dance that they've had, so I'm loving their stuff at the minute. I can't wait for more. Okay, Jaeger Ehrenbeck. Am I pronouncing that right? I don't know if I am, but hi Jaeger Ehrenbeck. What's a good checklist of things every intermediate guitarist should be able to do? I'm decent, but I feel like since I'm self-taught, I missed out on many techniques and things I should know to have a good foundation. Okay, I would say this is very dependent on the style of music you are playing. I'm going to go on the assumption that it's the Dance Gavin Dance, the heavy side, the math rock, the post-hardcore side, the swancore sort of side of things. So I would say a good checklist would be you should know all your open chord shapes and positions, so majors, minors, dominant 7s, sus2, sus4s, major 7s, minor 7s, all the basic open places, and how to turn some or most of those into bar chord shapes and how to move those around. I think that would be the main big checkpoint for your chord wise. And then scale wise, I think you should know all 5 pentatonic shapes and how to apply those and like things to do with those and how they work over chords. Definitely some major scales and some minor scales and those sorts of things. Maybe even some, I know, some different scales. You go for like the diminished scale, the whole tone scale is an interesting one. Any cool little things, like quirky little things like that would be good. So chords, scales, and how they work, and be able to play some of those. Technique wise, I think you should be able to alternate pick cleanly, maybe alternate pick quite quickly. Hammer-ons and pull-offs, you should be able to do those relatively easily. You should maybe try a little bit of sweep picking. That might be something, a lot of people think that's a very advanced technique, and it kind of is, but if you start it on a slow intermediate level, it starts building up so that it eventually becomes that advanced thing. So maybe try a bit of sweep picking. I would think tapping, particularly with this style of music, is going to be a big one. Maybe try finger picking or hybrid picking. That might be a good technique that maybe you've not looked into. I do that a lot. It's something I naturally started doing. I was never really taught it, and I found it's something that I can just do. So I've started trying to teach. I teach a lot of my pupils how to do that, and let's see if they pick it up as well as I did. So I do a lot of that. You know, I think that's probably a little bit of everything. You know, I think you should have dabbled in most techniques and styles. Air freshener, that's what that was. So yeah, hope that helps. Okay, Just Gresh. Hi, Just Gresh, or Gresh, if you just Gresh. I should probably stop. I've only been watching your videos for about a month or two, but I just wanted to say that I really appreciate how genuine you are and how much you put into your content. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't normally watch Q&A videos, or I would skip through, but I actually watched and listened to everything you were saying. I believe your channel will blow up eventually. Just keep doing your thing. You have a faithful sub in me. Thanks, Just Gresh. That means a lot. I love people just, yeah, how people just like what I do. I love it. It just feels so good. People are appreciative. And the fact that you watched a whole, what, 26-minute video, that's good going of just me talking about stuff. I love that. That's great. Thank you so much. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Jay Wise, thanks for answering the questions. You're welcome. That's good. I'm trying to help out. Hope your YouTube channel picks up more in the future. Your covers are done so quickly and so clean. Again, thank you so much. It means so much that people are... The next question is a good one. SJW for Trump says, are you gay? No. You could ask my wife that question, although she might have other things to say. But no, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm married and I've got a daughter. So thank you for being concerned. Oh, brilliant. Thanks. Good. Breakfast Epiphanies. It's a good name. I like that name. A Stub-a-Dub cover would make my day. Mine too. I've wanted to do a Stub-a-Dub cover for a long time. I know a lot of the piano stuff, and I know most of the bass. So, yeah, I'd love to do that. I'm going to do some more Mr. Bungle. I love Mr. Bungle. So, yes, it would make my day as well. Creme de la meme. Creme de la meme? Creme de la meme. Oh, I see. That's more a visual rhyme. Creme de la meme. There you go. Creme de la meme. Hi, Creme de la meme. Thanks for answering, dude. I'll pick up the guitar as soon as I can. Oh, okay, good. You're the one who wanted to know when to start playing guitar. Yes, I remember. Yes, good. Go and do that. Grab a guitar and just crack on. I don't know how old or young you are, but any time is a perfect time to start playing the guitar. Wonderful. Good man. Ned Lockhard. Hi, Ned Lockhard. And please... What? Oh, okay. They're in order. Okay, I'll do the one first. Ned Lockhard, what's your favourite John song, and what do you think about them as a band? I think my favourite John song is probably Splash, because that's the one that I'm most familiar with, because I spent so much time. If you watch my vlogs, you'll know how much time I spent on that song. What do I think of them as a band? I think for technical ability and sheer just virtuosity and prowess in playing, they're just incredible. It's hard to top, you know, the complexity of Chon. Bands like, like the Helix Nebula, if you've come across those, that's just as technical and nuts, but kind of on a different level. You know, there are other bands who do a similar thing, but yeah, I think Chon really stand out to me as the top in their field, really, of that pure technical math rock type stuff. So yeah, I love me some Chon. Okay, and then the one above. And please do Anti-Eulogy and Hanging Revelation by Hell the Sun. Okay. Okay, Atticus. Hey, dude. Will you be doing any more A Lot Like Birds covers? Yes. A Lot Like Birds are just another one of my favourite bands. They're really, really hard to work out. When you saw my Recluse cover, that's mental. I mean, come on. So, yes, I will. But it's very hard, so it might be a while. But I really need to be in the mindset to do it. I just need to sit and go, I'm going to do it. I need to be, you know, in the zone. So, yes, when I get in the zone, I'll definitely do some more A Lot Like Birds covers. I love them. Mr. Chris 160. Hello. Says, would you ever do any Scale the Summit covers? You probably nail them with your skills. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Scale the Summit. I don't know much Scale the Summit. Again, I've heard a couple of bits and bobs. I'm not overly familiar with them. So, again, suggest some songs to me. Send me some links. I will have a listen and I'll see how it goes. Okay. Mark Johnson. Hello, Mark. 2 questions. 1, will you be my friend? Definitely not. And 2, what's that song playing at the end? That song is by a little band called Foofwiddle. Duck puns. That's all I'm saying. You'll find out soon enough. Rafael Mestanza. Hey, dude. For you, what is the most important thing on a guitar player? For you, what is the most important thing on a guitar player? On a guitar player? Fingers? The most important thing, I think, all the guitar players that I love, apart from being technically proficient, just it's all about the emotion that they put into the music. There's, I suppose that's one thing about Chon that I answered a bit ago. That they don't have that much of. It seems to be a lot about the technical prowess, which is awesome, and the music's fantastic, but it's hard to really feel all that sort of stuff. Whereas, again, Pliny, he clearly just has so much emotion in his playing. At the end of the day, music is there to invoke emotions in people. You know, if guitarists need to love what they're doing, and that really does get me. You know, that's what hooks me in. That's what, you know, really grabs my attention, when someone really means what they play. So yes, I think that would be the most important thing for a guitar player. Feel it. Feels. By the way, Paco de Lucia died 3 years ago. Such a great loss for all Spanish and music in general. Cheers from Spain. Thanks, dude. I've got someone in Spain liking my videos. This is amazing. Yeah, I knew Paco de Lucia died. I just couldn't remember, but now I know. So thanks. Well, not thanks for that. You know what I mean. Sure. Daniel Gonzalez, have you ever considered covering Chon? Someone replied, I imagine he did sometime before deciding to cover Splash. Yes, I have covered a Chon song, Splash. Check it out. I want to do some more, but I need to, again, I need to be in the right mindset to do such an undertaking. Splash took me a couple of weeks of hard work. Again, I've got my vlogs, so follow those through and you'll see how much effort I put into that. So yes, I would like to do some more Chon. That would be good. Jamie Cook says, thanks. Thanks. You're welcome. Eric Simmons. Hey, dude. Where are you located? It would be a dream to take lessons in person with you. I am located in Mansfield in the UK. Don't know whereabouts you're from. If you're from Mansfield, then email me. We can sort some lessons out. If you are not from Mansfield, then I'm actually looking into doing things via Skype. I've just created myself a Patreon page. And one of the things I've put on there would be weekly Skype lessons. All my pupils come for half an hour a week, and that's what they pay for and that's what they get. So if I could do that via Skype online, that would be amazing. So go to my Patreon page /Mikerisms and have a look on there, and yeah, we'll see what we can do for you, dude. I would love to teach you in person via a computer and a camera. Nightmare Visuals. Can you do a cover on Peep Show by Sixth and maybe a lesson? Yes. It's one of my favourite Sixth songs. I love Peep Show. Such a great song. So yes, I would love to do a lesson. Might be difficult because it's Sixth, and that's a whole nother level of teaching. But yeah, I'll definitely do a cover. I love that song. I think a drum cover would be sick because the drum part in the verse is the best drumming I've ever heard. Yeah, I can't do that. Dan Ford is just insane. I'm not good enough to do that. So yes, a guitar cover, yes, definitely. Drum cover, no. Bijomon, how are you gonna say that? Hello. How come you play so many chord guitars? I haven't seen anyone but you playing these. I love chord guitars. I play them because they're just really good. That's kind of it, really. In my dad's shop, we got some chord guitars in a few years ago, and I had one. It was actually my it was my custom, and it's just such a well-made guitar, really. The necks are excellent on them. I like a nice slim sleek neck. Pickups are great even on the cheapies. I mean, you can pick up a chord guitar for, I think they go down to around about £100, £120, and even just the basic stock pickups are decent, you know. But the necks, even on the cheaper ones, I mean, these two, my G100s, those ones, the guitars themselves are only about £130, I think. And I used these two live. I did them up a little bit. The necks are beautiful on them. I put some Seymour Duncans in and changed the machine heads. It's the hardware that makes them cheap, but the build of the neck and just the body and things are fantastic. And I've not really played a chord that I didn't like. So that's my brand, really. I just love them. They're all really good. So I highly suggest you check out some chord guitars. Kai521. Hello. Do you like Kyodos? Yes. Well, yes. If you do, would you consider covering Jesus the Dungeon? Okay, here's my thing with Kyodos. When they first arrived in the All's Well That Ends Well style era, with All Nereids Beware was one of the first songs I heard from Kyodos. They had a certain charm about them. It was rough as hell, and Craig Owens can't sing for crap. I still don't. He can't sing. He's not a good singer. But there was a certain, yeah, something about them. It was just quite bad, but I loved it. It really was about them just loving it and having fun and writing songs, and I love that first era. And as they progressed, Bone Palace Ballet being a good example, they sort of tried to take that same, I don't know, rawness and make it better and try and do more with it and make it more serious, and that really didn't work for me. And then when Craig went and the new guy came in for Illumine Audio, I can't remember the other guy's name, that was an incredible album, because then they could do really serious music and really seriously do it, and it was great. And then Craig came back, I think. I sort of lost touch with him a little bit. But yeah, that Illumine Audio and then the first stuff is excellent. So I'll probably do some from both of those two. I didn't like much of the stuff in between, I'm afraid. I don't like Craig. Sorry, Craig. Legendary Rock 10, the first one got me. Yeah, you've got Let's Go in Style to thank for that. That's a good one. I'm surprised he didn't ask another stupid question. I'm expecting one on this next video. I expect a good one from you, dude. I really do. No swearing. I'm trying to keep it clean for the kids. DLYO. Hello. Thanks for answering my question. In 1904, I really should have specified. I did manage to get a £400. Alright, okay. Get a £400 Epiphone for £120. So I'm happy with that. I'll check out some stuff you mentioned. That's good. Epiphone, I know I kind of bashed Epiphone a little bit, but if you got one 400 quid for 120, that's more like it. That's more what they're worth. So yeah, good. I'm glad you got that. Yeah, check out the amps and things. Little Vox things are just awesome. Always go Vox over Line 6. Not a big Line 6 fan. But yeah, that's good. There's some little Yamaha amps. If you can get hold of one of these. This is a Yamaha THR10. They do a smaller one, the THR5. It's about this big. Best tiny little amp ever. The sounds on them are incredible. It's a guitar amp, a bass amp, acoustic amp. You can put keyboard through it, you can put vocals through it. I used it as my PC speakers for quite a long time as well. So look into these. They're not very expensive, and they sound incredible. And you can use them as an audio interface. They have a USB on the back. So yes, and they run on batteries as well. And the batteries, there's a lot of them, but they last ages. They're doing really well. Those batteries have been in there for like months. Granted, I have it plugged in, but sometimes I take it around with me and they're still alive. So there you go. So Yamaha THR. Get one of these. They're awesome. And maybe Yamaha can send me some free things. Ivan Camarillo. Hey Ivan, do you plan on doing tutorial lesson videos that cover theory? And what would be a good way to learn theory and apply it to playing? Okay, so I've kind of answered that second part. I think so. I don't know. I imagine, well, I've seen quite a few good theory teachers on YouTube. So yeah, maybe. I think I'd rather do applied theory, or I'll do a lesson on something and then talk about the theory behind that, as opposed to pure theory lessons. But yeah, I think I want to work some theory into the stuff that I teach. So yeah. Zada 10, thank you. You're welcome. Glad I could help. Can't remember your question, I'm sorry. But yes. D4NKTO4D, Dank Toad, I imagine that's supposed to say. Hi Dank Toad. Can you make a We Own the Night lesson by Dance Go Dance? Yes. Yes, I can. When I get around to doing that song, I will do a tutorial on it. So I just need to get around to doing it. Axel Nielsen. Hello. Have you ever thought about doing guitar player profiling vids like you've brought up in this vid? I personally find the same thing in players. They have a general style, etc. you can expect from them to help people like us get into the mindset of that player and write like them. No, I've never thought of it, but I might do. Yeah, that might be quite good. I've seen a couple of other people do it, and they do a good job. Oh, there's one guy, I can't remember his name. If I think of his name, I'll try and put a link in the description. But he does a good job of it. He does all sorts of players. So yes, maybe I will actually. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Might try that. Sven Stofferson. Hey Sven Stofferson. Thank you again for doing these videos. You are quite welcome. I'm one of those people who have tried to play guitar many times because I love music almost more than anything else in life. Me too, dude. But I can never get it to sound right. I love watching you and bands just play the music I love and get into it. You are very genuine and honest, and that makes me the music you play all the better. But I can't read. So, well, thank you very much. Again, I just try to be genuine and honest as much as I can. Just keep trying, man. Just, you know, if maybe there's a reason you can't get it to sound right. I don't know. I don't know your background in guitar. You know, how long did you try for? What sort of things did you try? But if there's anything I can do to help, just again let me know. Yeah, I'll help you out, man. But don't give up on the guitar playing, because there's nothing better. Game Masters with a Z. Hello. Cheers for the good video, man. You are quite welcome. And yes, please to more Fall of Troy. My favourite in high school. I was just such a good feeling watching someone cover a song you managed to believe yourself in your head for so long. I recommend Macaulay Culkin or Tom Waits, but anything by them would still be a treat. Keep up the epic work, man. You make the hard days a bit better. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, Macaulay Culkin is a great song. Tom Waits is a great song. I personally like Wacko Jacko Steals the Anthem Man's Bones. That's a brilliant song. That might be one of my favourites. Or Laces Out Dan. Mouths Like Sidewinder Whistles. You know what I mean. Mouths Like Sidewinder Missiles. There you go. That's what I mean. Yeah, I love those three songs. But yeah, I'm definitely more Fall of Troy. I will do some. Seems to be quite a common thing for a lot of people to ask me. So yes. Let's go in style. Oh, there he is. All right, dude. Oh, normal questions. Come on, man. What are you playing at? Favorite DGD vocalists in order from least to greatest. Johnny, Tillian, Kurt. Vocalists in general, I think. Kurt's just the man. I love Kurt. Everything he does is amazing. Tillian, like I said before, suits Dance Gavin Dance best, so I should probably put him first. And then Johnny last. So yeah, there you go. Johnny, Kurt, Tillian, Kurt. I don't know, one of them. Also, would you ever cover Cliffs of Dover? Yes, I might give that a go. I have done most of that song before, I think. I worked a lot of it out at some point. I taught it bits of it, a couple of pupils. And again, Eric Johnson, massive idol of mine. Love that guy, one of the first guitarists who really got me into playing. So yes, I will give it a go. For you. I've still never shot anyone. Flaming Xander. Hi, Flaming Xander. Nice 8-string. Thank you. Any chance at Animals as Leaders? I'm assuming that is 8-string. It must be. Covers. Probably not Animals as Leaders. I do love. I mean, Tosin's playing is incredible. It's not really my style. I'd kind of have to learn quite a lot of new stuff. It might be quite good for me actually to learn some Animals as Leaders, but probably won't be doing any covers anytime soon. But yeah, I'll give it a go. I might try some. Any recommendations? Again, let me know. I'll listen to some. Creature Puppet. Hi, Creature Puppet. Since you've written your own music, any tips on writing riffs, how to make everything tie together and not get too repetitive or basic? I don't mind. I suppose my tip would be try not to be too repetitive or basic. If it's something you've done, if it's a riff or a lick you've come up with, it can be a basis for a song. It depends whether you're writing instrumental things or something for a singer to sing over, or something for a full band sort of thing. I pretty much only write instrumental stuff because I don't sing. I think try and think outside the box with a lot of things that you write. You know, don't just stick with the same 3 or 4 chord progression for every song that you write. You know, things like that. I think just try and expand your different techniques, and you try and think of it in a different way. Maybe I don't know. I can't really help that much there. It's very dependent on what sort of thing you're doing and what you want to achieve. What you can do, if you've written anything, you can send it to me and I will have a listen and give you any tips on all those sorts of things. Maybe that'll work. That'll be quite cool. Try doing that. Send me some stuff. Christian Ruvalcaba. Merci. You are welcome. I don't know how to say that in French, but yes. Oui. Good at French. Rena. That's a heart. Thank you. I think that's what that is. It's either a heart or like an ice cream that's fell over or something. But yeah, thank you. Means a lot. Love it. Okay, so that is about it. I think I've answered all your questions. Oh, wait, hang on. There are comments waiting approval. What? Oh, weird. Okay, if you could tell me at least the first 5 notes of the fast run at 25 seconds of this, that would be great. I've been sitting here for an hour playing it over and over in slow-mo and I can't get it. Lol. Please help me. Lemao. Sparky Dupo. Hang on, let me click it. This video is not available. Sorry about that. Oh. No. So can you send me the song? Email it me, maybe? So yeah, I can't watch the video. Sorry, I can't help you there, dude. And Rajan Dime. Bro, you are by far the best teacher. Would you mind checking out my band's first song? It means a lot. Yeah. Let's have a listen. Let's do it live. This is your first band and your first song? Okay. Mashburn riffs, I don't mind. Okay, nice work, dude. That's exactly what you need to be doing, you know, write some stuff, just play some power chords if that's your first song, you know, good job, dude. Just keep doing that, keep doing more of that, and as the more you do it, you'll get better and better at writing things. One criticism, your guitar's a bit out of tune. Make sure you nail that tuning at the start, particularly when you go up to the higher power chord. It's just a bit out of tune. But apart from that, yeah, good job, dude. Nice one. Okay, so now I have answered all your questions, I believe. Ooh. God, I know why you asked me if I was gay. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you've made it to the end, well done. This was quite a long one. I'm sorry about that. Before I go, I have created a Facebook page, so go to Facebook/Mikerisms and please give me a like. Come say hey to me on there. I can communicate and get to know you all better on there, better than I can on YouTube because it's just comment and stuff, so it's easier on Facebook. And I've also created a Patreon page. Again, Patreon/Mikerisms. I want nothing more than to be able to do this a lot more. At the minute I'm spending my free time, because I work a lot during the day and during the week, and then in the evenings I spend my free time doing this, which is what I love, but I've not got a lot of it. And there are so many things I want to do, like all of these questions and all the videos that everybody's asking me to do, I really want to do. But I just need more time to do it. So go to my Patreon page, and please just, if you're kind enough to just donate anything at all, that would be amazing. I've put some good perks up there I'll put some lessons and personalized videos and things like that, all the things it recommends. But yeah, anything would help me out tremendously, and I could just do more and more stuff to help you out, and I could do it on a more personal level as well. I think that's what I'm missing. I'm doing things that I kind of, some people ask me and some people don't and stuff, and there's just a million things to do, and I would love to be able to do them now. So please just anything would be incredible. I don't expect anybody to do it at all. I'm not forcing anybody to pay for anything, but you know, if you want more, that would be amazing. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Till next time.